Hey guys, look at this. We've got an amazing protein brownie with a secret ingredient. Jackson, come here. Do you want to give the official taste test? Okay, so here's your homework while you're joining in. Swipe, follow, and share. Buddy, come here and tell me what you think. Tell me what you think of the brownie. He's eating it now, so we will find out what he thinks. Let me walk over here. Jackson, do you like the protein brownie? What do you think? Yummy? He gives it the thumbs up. Here's a sneak peek at our basement gym. And your homework, swipe to the right if you're on an iPhone, swipe up if you're on an Android. Share and follow. Are you swiping, sharing, and following as everybody's logged in? Tell me when you've done it. Hey everybody, happy Tuesday. Hey Crystal. Hey, so I am down in our garage gym, basement, and playroom. I have both the boys up and they are playing, so I thought this would be a safe place for me to get just a little bit of time to chat with you and to talk about our 6 ways to break through a plateau. So hearts if you're excited, if you want to hear how to break through a plateau, I've got 6 secrets that I'm going to share with you. But first I want you to swipe, follow, and share. If you follow, you'll make sure you don't miss any of our broadcasts. If you share, I would love that, because then you can share this information with all of your friends and you can make sure that you are spreading the love, right? Okay, so hey Lauren. I'm going to run through the 6 steps quick and then we'll get into detail on each step. I know you guys are busy and I value your time, so I don't want to take up too much of your time. Hey, good morning from California. So I'm going to set this here and let's see if we can just knock them out. All right, so tip number 1. First off, by a show of hearts, has anybody been stuck in a fitness plateau, a fat loss plateau? This is Warren, for those of you guys who don't know him. Yeah, it's common and it's frustrating, isn't it? So I'm Kate Hornay and I'm the founder of BeyondFit Mom. I teach ladies, specifically moms, not just how to train with their workouts and not just about nutrition. We talk about the missing piece of the puzzle, which for many women is, oh, and this is the I love you from my husband. You see that in the corner? Is hormones. So you've got to figure out how to fix your fat fighting hormones. And it's so important. So this is something that I don't want anyone to miss. If you're a BeyondFit Life sister, will you type sister in the comments so I know you guys are here? And if you're new and you're like, what is going on? Who is this? Type new so we can give you a proper welcome. Okay, so hey sisters, hey guys, hey sisters. Will one of my sisters be a secretary today? Hey to our new ones. Hey everybody, good. I love to see new faces on here. If you want to be a sister, go to beyondfitlife.com. Yeah, then you'll get everything you need. But will one of my sisters be our secretary today and kind of keep a running notes tab in the comments, so if people jump onto the broadcast, they're not completely lost. I have so much information to share with you. Like I said, I have 6 steps to break through fitness and fat loss plateaus. So I'm going to be chatting, and I'll get a couple of my BeyondFit Life sisters who are on the call to be your secretary and to make sure that everybody has all the info and anybody who jumps on late knows what we're talking about. Okay, so let's run through the 6 steps first, and then we'll address questions and I'll go into detail on each of the steps. So if you find yourself at a fat loss plateau, maybe the scale's not budging, maybe you were making great progress and then all of a sudden you're like, what's going on? Why are things not changing? Like I was doing this and I'm still doing this, but all of a sudden I'm not getting results. Well, hormones play a big role in that. So there are 6, oh, Warren's grabbing my phone. There are 6 kind of ways that hormones may impact you and 6 ways in real life that you can address those hormones. So the first is simply balancing blood sugar. And that's making sure that you're eating every few hours. Now, I know that there's lots, oh, Warren. I know that there's a lot out there right now about like intermittent fasting and, just all different types of nutrition strategies. There's not one right or wrong way, but I found with the clients that I work with, and I've worked with thousands of women across the globe, that if they are at a plateau, sometimes addressing the blood sugar issue and making sure that they're eating enough, eating frequently, thanks to my secretary, love you, and that you're eating like every few hours is gonna help from a hormonal perspective. So that's tip number one. Tip number two is eating high quality protein at every meal. You have to focus on protein. Tip number three is to eat a fruit or vegetable at every meal as well. So I tell all of my girls that I coach, BeyondFit Life sisters, you guys know this, you've heard it a million times, to focus on the 2 P's. The 2 P's are protein and produce. Okay, so step number one, you want to be eating consistently. You want to keep your blood sugar stable, eating every 2 to 3 hours while you're at this plateau. Step number two, focus on protein. Step number three, focus on produce. Step number four is to watch what you're drinking. Hey, good morning. So you want to eliminate caloric beverages, like you want to cut out wine and juice, and if you're drinking regular sodas, you want to focus on water, and you want to get half your body weight in ounces of water every single day. Okay, so first we have eating consistently every 2 to 3 hours. Then we have protein. Then we have produce. Then we have water. Step number 5 is being consistent with the above steps, okay? So step number 5 is, I just had a boy who doesn't want to share a toy. Jackson, we must share. Now this is mom life, you guys. So step number 5 is being consistent with drinking your water, eating your protein, eating your produce, making sure that you're eating every few hours. That's step number 5. Okay? And step number 6 is adjusting. Can you say hi? Can you say hi? Say, my big brother didn't want to share with me. Step number 6 is adjusting your training and your nutrition based on your body type. Okay, so those are the quick secrets, and I just wanted to make sure I ran through those for anybody who can't stay. So I value your time. I know you guys are busy. Those are the 6 things. First, you want to eat every few hours to balance blood sugar. Second, you want to eat protein at every meal. Third, you want to eat produce at every meal. Fourth, you want to make sure that you're drinking half your body weight in ounces of water, and that you're eliminating some calorically heavy beverages that sometimes sneak in. Things like juice, things like soda, things like beer and wine. And then 5th is keeping a journal and being consistent with the above things 80% of the time. And number 6, and this is our secret, you have to adjust your training and your nutrition based on your body type. Okay, so let's talk about in-depth. Coffee is calorie-free, but coffee is an interesting one because you can sneak a lot of calories into your coffee depending on what you put in. So if you're doing a lot of heavy cream or you're putting sugar, then you might want to consider, there you go. You might want to consider switching to stevia, or doing something like almond milk or coconut milk. That's going to help with the coffee issue, okay? So let's talk about number 1, and that's eating consistently every couple of hours. Oh yeah, the coffee was dehydrating you, right? So that's super important, and drinking half your body weight in ounces is gonna be huge for you in terms of staying hydrated and making sure that you're on track. So number 1 is eating every couple of hours, and that helps to stabilize your blood sugar. So insulin is a hormone that's released when your body is processing and breaking down food. And what happens with insulin, when your body releases that, it can send you on a blood sugar roller coaster if your insulin levels get high, and then they crash. So what you want to do is you want to make sure that you're avoiding the blood sugar roller coaster. You're avoiding a bunch of hunger hormones that come when you go like all day without eating. And then what happens? You like want to eat the whole pantry, right? When you get home, because you're starving. So you want to avoid that by eating every few hours and then focusing on, thank you, he's so sweet, focusing on protein and produce. Exactly, right. So we want protein and produce because these things are going to keep you fuller longer, and they're going to help to balance your hunger, energy, and your cravings. Exactly. So it all comes down to the hormones. Hormones are like the secret weapon when it comes to fitness and fat loss, okay? So you want to make sure that you're eating consistently every few hours. You want to make sure you're eating the right things. Protein, produce. Produce is like fruits and veggies, right? And then you want to, like we talked about, address your drinks. So you want to make sure that you're watching what is going into your cup. Because a lot of times, you know, women know, like, when they begin dieting. And hey, by the way, hearts are like an amen. So if you're like totally with me, if you're feeling what I'm saying, I want a show of hearts. Yeah, okay, good. So a lot of times when women begin dieting, they cut out carbs. And this is good in a sense, but limiting your carbohydrate intake, it's important for fat loss, but some carbohydrates are needed for energy. So I do include like produce, like you need fruits and veggies. You need fibrous carbohydrates for energy. So vegetables and low sugar fruits, those are things that provide your body with fiber that it needs to feel full. And they give you those, okay, good, we'll talk to you later. They give you those essential vitamins and minerals and antioxidants that you need. So you don't want to cut out the produce. You want to focus on fibrous fruits and veggies. And I've seen a lot of crazy stuff in the fitness industry where they're like, fruit will make you fat. And that's just kind of a scare tactic, and that's not necessarily true. So just to address that, fruit and veggie, they're important. But from a caloric standpoint, in terms of beverages, you want to be careful because hydration is key for fat loss. It's basic, but it's true. And dehydration actually takes away from your exercise performance, and it leads to fatigue, and it leads to cortisol levels. Do you see Lauren crawling there? Increased cortisol levels. And we talked last week that increased cortisol levels can cause belly fat storage. So if you don't drink enough water, your body's going to actually hold on to water, and it's going to mess with the hormones that cause fat storage, right? So we want to fix those fat fighting hormones. I like to tell my girls that if your urine is clear, that means you're drinking enough water. And a good kind of general rule of thumb, like I said, is to drink half your body weight in ounces. So by a show of hearts, who gets that much water? Do you guys get half your body weight in ounces? Good. Very good. Awesome. You guys are great. And so with the above tips, then you want to keep like a journal. You want to make sure that you're consistent. You know, I really encourage the ladies I work with to be consistent 80% of the time. I would challenge you to keep a journal because writing things down, it keeps you accountable and it keeps you on track. When you keep a journal of what you're eating and how you're exercising, how you're drinking, that sort of thing, you can look back and then you can make changes. And this is going to help you when it comes to breaking through that plateau. So being just more conscious of what you're eating and being aware of, how often you indulge or what exactly is going into your body is important, right? And so when you get on track, that helps. But, you also want to make sure that you have a plan that works and that you're on a track that's going to get you your results. So tip number 6, in addition to everything we talked about, is adjusting for your body type. One thing that frustrates me in the fitness industry is that it's not a one-size-fits-all protocol. Like, there's not one answer that just works for everyone. So we're all different. We're all unique, and you have to adjust your training and your nutrition based on your body type. Hearts for that. I mean, we were created amazingly, but everybody's different. And so you can't follow a cookie cutter plan and just expect to get results. You will plateau if you're on a cookie cutter plan because it's not made for you and for your body type. So tonight, we're going to go in depth when I don't have kids running around and I'm not down in the playroom. Patrick will be home from work and I'll be in the office. It'll be quiet. And we'll talk for an hour on how to eat and how to train for your body type. So you're going to learn how to determine what your body type is. You'll learn what you might be doing wrong, and then you'll learn what you should be doing for your body type, both with your training and nutrition. So hearts, if that sounds good to you. Yeah. So like I said, tonight at 7 p.m. and we're on Eastern time, you can go to beyondfitlife.com/monthly webinar, and it's free. It's completely free. You don't have to pay. You don't have to be a Beyond Fit Life member, although you will want to once you listen to our call. And it will be recorded so you can listen later. Yeah. But like I said, you'll learn how to determine what your body type is. You'll learn what you should be doing, what you might be doing wrong, and how to tweak training and nutrition based on your body type to break through that plateau. So that's an extra bonus for you. That's a free webinar tonight. Like I said, when I'm not down here in the playroom with my crazy boys. But those are our 6 tips. I hope that those help you. They're very basic, but this is something that a lot of people miss. And when it comes to fixing your fat-fighting hormones, it's very important that you don't overlook the basics. Hormones matter. Training, nutrition, yes. But the missing piece of the puzzle is fixing those fat-fighting hormones. So do you guys agree? By a show of hearts, yeah. Oh, good. Okay, well, that's something that we could talk in depth about. There are lots of hormones that affect menopause and periods and PMS. So let's do another scope. Let's save that for another scope. Yeah, with weight loss, that can happen. We'll talk more about that in another time, or send me an email so I can work with you directly. My email is kate@beyondfitphysiques.com. Thyroid, we can absolutely talk about that. Yeah, okay, good. You guys are giving me lots of good scope ideas. Vegetarian balanced diet. Great, okay. Well, I'm taking notes. I'm in mental notes, and I'll go back and watch this again and make some more notes. But will you, if you like this broadcast, will you do me a favor? Will you swipe to the right if you're on an iPhone, and swipe up if you're on an Android? And will you follow so you'll get alerts when we're live? And then will you share this broadcast? This is Gilbert. He's behind us too. So this is like, it's raining here. I don't know where you guys are at, but it's raining here in North Carolina. So we've been stuck inside all day. So we made those black bean protein brownies, which Jackson liked. He inhaled his. Jackson, do you want to come say hi? He's playing over there with a puzzle. And so we made those this morning. And now we're just hanging out in the playroom like, please, it's sunny in Tip City. Oh, you're so lucky. Please, okay. So we're like, please stop raining so we can go outside. My boys, they're so cute, but they have so much energy, and they really are outside kids. Yeah. So swipe to the right, and please invite. Make sure you're following the black bean protein brownie recipe. You need rain. I'll send you my rain. Seriously. The black bean protein brownie recipe, I posted that on Instagram, BeyondFit Mom. And then, yeah, don't interrupt me. I'm doing a puzzle. This is so serious. We're like really serious on our puzzles right now. And then, yeah, I posted that on Instagram, BeyondFit Mom, and I'll post it on Facebook when I get a chance here today too. So, okay, so those are the 6 steps to break through a plateau. Are you guys comfortable with that? Do you feel like you have a good plan? If you think of more things you'd like to talk about on Periscope, will you share that on Facebook so I can keep a running list? Oh, good. Okay, you got your sample. I love protein coffee with the vanilla chai. That's my favorite. And I just posted on Facebook how I make that protein coffee. And so, yeah, you should definitely try that. The comments are so fast, so I have trouble catching them all. But you can find me on Facebook and post about any questions you have or ideas, things you'd like to learn about. And please, please, please follow and share. And yeah, that's it. Do you guys have any other questions? Anything else? Jackson, you sure you don't want to come say hi? He's very, very serious about his puzzles. Oh, tomorrow we're talking about, we want to do some meal prep. Okay, I have that on my list actually. Great. Tomorrow we're going to go up into the kitchen and we're going to broadcast how to make BCAA popsicles. You're so welcome. I'm glad you got it. I hope you like it. So that'll be really fun. They're like our favorite summer treat. Hopefully it will stop raining here and then we'll be able to go outside and eat our BCAA popsicles. So, okay, well, I love you guys. From our crazy playroom to wherever you're at, whatever your day holds. I am grateful that you're here with me. For those of you who jumped on midway and don't know who I am, I'm Kate Hornay. I teach women how to live healthy, happy, and balanced lives with training, nutrition, and the missing piece of the puzzle, fixing your fat-fighting hormones. So you can find me at BeyondFitLife.com. You can join in tonight when I'm not from the playroom, broadcasting from the playroom for our free webinar, BeyondFitLife.com/monthly webinar. And we will talk more about how to train for your body type, training and nutrition. Again, that's BeyondFitLife.com monthly webinar. Please, please, please swipe and share. Let's do one more blast of hearts. Hearts, hearts, hearts. I love you, love you, love you. Who's the brown hearts? Those are chocolate hearts. Good, you'll be there. Yeah, who's going to be on tonight? By a show of hands, or how about type see you soon in the comments so I know who else coming to the webinar tonight. You'll be there. Good, 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 good. So tonight will be nice because I won't be having to worry about puzzle man and crawling / walking man, no dogs. It'll be nice. We'll talk more in depth. Good. Good. I'm so excited that we'll get time to chat. And you can ask any questions that you want to tonight on the webinar too. It's interactive and there's a chat feature there. So, all right. From Kate and Warren and Jackson who's working on his puzzle. We love you guys and we'll talk to you soon. Okay.